Joss Whedon, right? Joss? The good news continues. You don't have to leave your seat. We've got the full cast of Fringe here. Just a couple of quick rules. When you exit the room at the end of these sessions, you do not exit out the back. You actually exit out the side doors. And if you need to use the restroom, they can give you a pass over there. But one really, really important message for all of you is no photography or videotaping of any of the footage you're going to be seeing of any kind. Very serious issue. The networks and studios who bring us these materials, it's really special because it's here for you. And they cut it especially for you. And there's some stuff that you're going to be really excited to see today. So, all really good news. One other piece of housekeeping now is there's been a lot of questions about Joss's autographing. Those tickets were distributed this morning, so if you have one, great. If you don't, no need to crush the autographing area. Those have already been given out. So without further ado, I am going to introduce to you Matt Roush from TV Guide. Matt?
Hello, and welcome to the Dollhouse. As you know, it's going to be part of a new cult night on Friday night. This is a night to stay home for because Fox is moving the Terminator, Sarah Connor, at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be followed by Joss's new and very provocative new series, Dollhouse. And if you stay tuned after that, move over to the Sci-Fi Channel, and there's the final episodes of Battlestar Galactica. Here representing that show as well. But let me start it right off because you haven't seen the show yet, but we're going to let Joss set it up for you. And here, let me introduce to you the creator who makes it all happen, Joss Whedon.
We like to refer to this as Tomo Free TV. And we think it's going to be a big hit with everybody because you're not in Act 1. And I was like, let's show Tomo's intro because, you know, it's shirtless. And oh, by the way, I have no shame. FYI. And, for those who don't know, the premise is that certain people have had their personalities removed so they can be imprinted with new personalities. One of those persons is a little known actress named Eliza Dushku. And so I give you our introduction into her little world.
Take it away, Clipman, please.
You want me to talk about my character?
Sure, yeah, please.
Okay. I play, spoiler, yes, good for you. I am in the show. Not much, but I am there. I mean, that clip obviously would have been a lot better if I was there. I was in the club dancing, you just didn't see me. Say it again? No. Yeah, they just used some CGI and they put that guy's head on my body. A little bit extra for it, it's all good.
Is it Joss's body?
Is it Joss? Yeah. You should see him in the this morning. The guy's a beast. I don't understand. He wears the baggy clothes just to fool you guys. So what was I saying? Special Agent Paul Ballard. I play the FBI agent who's given the case of the Dollhouse. And I'm the guy in the case. I'm the man trying to expose the Dollhouse. The urban myth of the Dollhouse. I think when Paul's given the case by superiors, nobody really has any confidence that he's going to get to the bottom of it or make any progress, because nobody really believes that it exists. Paul feels from the jump that it does, and everything that it represents is morally wrong to him, and it affects him in a personal way. And thus he becomes quite obsessed and driven to expose it.
And yeah, I've seen 3 of the first 4 episodes, and you're still kind of on the outside of the story at that point. How do you, by the end of the 13, how far into the world does he stay on the outside of the story for long?
No, we didn't want to do The Reporter and the Hulk for 5 seasons. They just left. Oh, well, here's your paycheck. Thanks. No, we definitely. The good thing is he can get close to it. He can even get close to her, but she won't remember. So they can meet for the first time, all year. But he does make progress. There is a lot of frustration. The Dollhouse throws him a lot of curves because they're the Dollhouse. And they are as anxious not to be discovered as he is to discover them. But basically, we just get to beat up on him a lot. But you'll find that there is a real progression for his character in terms of just who he is and also how he relates to the Dollhouse by the end of the season.
Okay. Because clearly, Echo, as a character, is the hero of the show, but you're sort of the secondary hero in a way, trying to get inside the thing. And is there a sense that you see yourself as her protector at some time, or maybe her rescuer, maybe?
Yeah, definitely her rescuer. I mean, once Paul starts getting information and clues from this unknown source about Echo in particular, it gives him a face to the Dollhouse. It gives him even more reason and motivation to try and bring it down.
Because it's Eliza's face.
Exactly. Right? Paul's like, oh my God, look at how beautiful she is. I've got to work harder. I'll save this girl, and she will be so happy that it's me. No, I think there's actually more to it than that. I think that as the show progresses this season, it might not be explored that much, but I think that's one of the most compelling things about Paul, his character, is that, here's a gorgeous girl, here's the face of the Dollhouse, of course, but there's something more than that. There's a connection made between them, even before he meets her. When he sees her for the first time, when he sees a picture of her, it's it really affects him in a personal way. And I don't know, there's something that the Dollhouse represents. Paul early on gets a sense that he might be involved with human trafficking, and the Russian law might be involved, and all that is, it's more motivation to get to the bottom of it and to rescue Echo or help her out.
Well, a lot of people are already aware about the genesis of this show, but it kind of brings new meaning to the idea of let's do lunch. And so I think, Josh, I wanted to get a sense of how this all came about, because you had been away from TV for quite a while before this all happened, and this was not a show that had been lurking in the recesses of your vault somewhere. So just give us a little...
Thank you for referring to my brain as a vault. There is half of it that's by now sort of well known, which is that Eliza and I had lunch because she had a deal at Fox, and because we're old friends, and well, I'm the old friend. During the course of that lunch, during the course of talking about how versatile she is, how underused she is, and the different things she could do to keep herself from getting really bored and overwhelmed by a TV show, Dollhouse kind of emerged. There are, however, a lot of themes in it that have been interesting to me for a long time. The idea of recreation, the idea of identity, the idea of sort of deconstructing the concepts of love and selfhood and humanity. I'm such a bitter, sad man. And this is my bitter, sad show. Welcome to it.
It is an interesting departure for you, because we're used to shows of yours dealing in the world of the supernatural. This is more about something unnatural happening in a